All right, gonna do some more attempts. I just had to share this. I just learned about this today. It's a great quick kill. It's been giving me trouble pretty much ever since I've been working on it in this category, which goes back multiple years. The all missile quick kill. It's something that I've never been great at, but I have sometimes had success with it. And I've had many moments where I'll be like one missile short. Just like, it seems like I always just miss a missile somewhere. And I was digging more into it after yesterday's run. Had that scam missile in it. I'd had a few other instances of that. I wanted to learn more about it. Is it a hitbox thing? And it turns out the answer is an assembly all along. So this sort of thing happens. You have the disassembly community, and they may find some things. If they find something interesting that speeds up one of the main categories, you would expect a tasser or one or more tassers to pick it up and put it into a task, and then that's going to get back to the speedrun community, or maybe maybe it's such a big find that it gets to the speedrun community even faster. When Moonfall was found, that was a big deal. Um, but in this case, something was found that didn't help with any main categories. This doesn't affect the typical quick kill with the supers missiles. This only affects all missile kills. So I'm just finding out about this today. So if you fire 3 missiles in quick succession, you're going to have the first 3 missiles are going to be in the first 3 slots. So as the first 2 missiles hit Kraid, they will despawn, and now you just have 1 missile active, and it's in the 3rd slot. And Kraid, for whatever reason, the people who coded it, they did not do it correctly. For one thing, they don't check for, oh, there's only 1 missile active, let's just only look at the last one. They look at the last 2. And you might think, oh, that's a clever shortcut on their part. It handles like 99% of cases. Well, that's sort of true, but it also means that it's possible for them to look into the bomb slot. So it doesn't. And they don't even bother to check if the missiles are active. I don't know. It's doesn't look right. But anyway, because of that, Crate just ignores the 3rd missile. So if I go with the first 2 missiles and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that 3rd missile just going to be ignored. And that's and the funny thing is you can't see it. So I was looking at video footage. Even before I found this out, I was looking at video footage comparing a good quick kill and a bad one, and I couldn't tell that last middle. I could see that the last middle missile landed on the good one. Like it kind of changed colors, and I didn't see that color change happening on the bad one. But it was hard to tell. Like you couldn't really see that the missile actually continues on. I just knowing now how the logic works, I'm trusting that missile just continued on and just went right through Kraid, but it goes through in the background behind Kraid, so you can't see it. So, although it's funny, like if you kill Kraid, then you can see the then like something the missile gains. I'm just realizing if you kill Kraid, you can see the missile. Something about like rising up and not being. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend I understand the sprite priority of Kraid here, but the point is, I either need to space out my missiles a bit more. So, like in the good attempt, 1, 2, the first missile hits just before the 3rd missile comes out. That means the 3rd missile is going to take the open first slot. Now, the 2nd missile hits, and it doesn't matter. At that point, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as there's at least, if there's only 1 missile active, Craig's going to check the first 2 slots. So, he's going to find the 2nd missile or the 1st missile every time. So then that one works. That's harder to do, spacing them out. It's potentially a solution. It's something I could go for because there is a little bit of benefit in spacing out the 3rd missile anyway. I've definitely had a handful, more than a handful of failures where the last missile just doesn't come out. I rush the last missile and I fire it too close. It's only 8 frames apart my inputs or something, and then the last missile doesn't come out. So spacing out that last one would have a benefit there. The other thing I can do is just fire an extra missile. And I really like that extra missile strategy because it's kind of a full send. You look at our missile count right now. We've got 22 missiles, but we're gonna do some shopping after this. We gotta go pick up high jump boots, speed booster, and wave beam. Now there are missile packs right in front of speed booster, right in front of wave beam. So those red doors, we're gonna have missiles for them. That still leaves the high jump red door and the cathedral red door. So I gotta spend 10 missiles on those. I got 12 left. Kraid takes 1,000 damage, so I need health, so I need 10 missiles to damage Kraid. But the first one, when you do the first two missiles together, that first missile just wakes Kraid up, doesn't actually damage him. So I've only got one missile to spare, and if I fire that extra missile just for fun, just to try to get the Kraid logic to kick in, it's kind of a full send, because if Kraid doesn't die, not only am I going to lose time on the stand-up, but I'm also going to have to lose time picking up another missile back later on in the run, because I'm not going to have enough for the red doors. So it's a full commit to this, but my consistency is better. Now, the first two attempts I did with this, I got them both, and I'm thinking, did I waste all my time practicing this strat in the past? But then I started messing it. You still have to be somewhat precise with your missiles. It's still pretty easy for me to jump and then fire before I've jumped high enough and my missile ends up being too low. That's still a somewhat common mistake. I think if I was really locked in, this binding could get my consistency up to 80%, I think. Maybe even higher. But like when I was practicing it a little bit ago, it was not at 80%. It was probably still closer to 50%. So maybe even 40%. But I think it can be closer to 80% if I'm locked in. So all right, let's go ahead and turn the music back on. I wanted to do all that talking with the music off. Let's do some practice, and then we're going to do some runs. There we go. Just like that. Now, we can see, like, on the shot timer. Oh, Seema's. Hey, Seema. Yeah. Either fire a fourth missile or just, or not be so close together. Like those last three missiles were kind of close together. A 9 and a 10 in there. I have a hard time spacing them out, so. This is another problem I need to avoid. Just not being a little bit. See, that was bad. You could see that missile was low, and really what I should do is not fire the last missile in that case, so that I have an extra one to try to finish off the fight. But yeah, if I practice this every day, my consistency is going to go way up. I've noticed I've been doing that mistake where I start the missiles, like I do the 2 and then you start into the 10 missiles, and I'm doing that more today. It's almost like I'm anticipating, like, hey, I'm going to get it now. It's not going to scam me. Like, I'm rushing the start of it now. That was close, I guess. It was a little bit slow in between. There we go. That was a good one. I don't even think Kraid closed his mouth that time. Oh, jeez. Can't do that. Oh, I saw that missile was low. Oh wait, I didn't end up shooting one. So I guess I could still clean this up. What? You didn't open it, so whatever. Oh, it doesn't work if I don't fire the last missile. See the 9-9 on my shot timer here? That's not gonna work. I still would benefit from spacing out my last shot. This is gonna help so much with my consistency. Well, you should run it. KPDR is the fastest. Well, it's not actually the fastest route, but it's the record is a KPDR right now. It's not even the nasty Fantoon first horrible like suitless Fantoon fight. Don't get hit. You can take like 6 hits. You have to learn the. I should practice it anyway. Let's see. Okay, so we do this. We need to go to the ship. It's probably a little bit faster way to do that. Okay. Refill here. Okay, so we shoot this. Oh my god, don't do that. I guess you have the super spare there, but it's more. Oh my goodness, really? I'm surprised I did that twice in a row. Okay. You don't even have to run to the door necessarily. I did there, I think, but bonking is fine. Fire a shot, and then you use your blue. You kill the first key hunter with the wave beam shot, and you kill the second one with your blue. And then you still have your charged sparks. You spark over the boat. That strat, it's free. I'm messing it up, but it's still a free strat. It's kind of frustrating when I mess it up. You can spark anywhere along that roof, and you'll make it. Okay. And then you just have to practice these jumps. Who doesn't want to do these jumps? Come on. You do this, and you have so much health for Fantoon. You can take 6, 7 hits and Fantoon fine. KRDP. How would that route? Wait, so you're doing Dragon Suitless? Or are you trying to do like GT Classic on us? I think GT Classic and GT Go Big is a little different. That seems. That's sort of like running low percent with the charge. What is it? Is it chargeless low percent where you do the ammo underflow thing? Okay, not doing GT Go. Okay, do it seamless. So you gotta go get you gotta go get Croc then? You gotta get Grapple? That seems like it'd be slow. That can't be faster. I think the fastest route is optimally PKRD or PRKD, but that's really hard. I'm not doing that. The PDRK route is not that bad, I don't think. As far as like a route, it's bad in the sense of you have to do Fantoon first. Fantoon first was even with lots of practice, I was dying to Fantoon about 3 out of every 4 runs, and I would say a third of them were just nope. That RNG is terrible. Nothing I can do. I'm gonna take 2 hits there pretty much no matter what, or lose a million years. I think you would just take the hits, like you just couldn't dodge it, or you with the drop. So you needed like halfway decent RNG and good execution just to get run through. But after that, like once you get your gravity, it's a better run. I just like the KPDR for the early game, which at least you're talking about crate first. So you get the early game part of it. All right, I should get the actual runs here. Oops, it's okay. It's better than falling. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. I was already thinking about committing to the Crate Quick Kill. I've been talking about it. Now I'm definitely committed. The next PB will have the great quick kill. Which might mean I might not get a run going today. If I miss my first 2 attempts, I'm probably out of time. That's okay. Well, even just the Ridley part of it, like your beam is going to be okay. So there's the major problem with the KRDP is how are you having the supers for this? So I literally have no supers to spare. My last super is to get alpha power bumps. I suppose you wouldn't need that super for power bumps though. So you're going to crate. So that means that you are getting your power bombs from crate, or sorry, you're going to croc. So your power bombs from croc. That does save you a super. It's still, I don't know. I think it would be hard. I honestly, I suspect that would be slower than the route I'm doing. But I think not that you, not maybe you could do it faster than me, but the route itself I think is slower. Because how are you even killing Ridley that fast? You don't have plasma. So you can get all the other beams. You can potentially, well, you can't even use your extra super on Spazer because you need a super to get into Ridley. Like, where are you getting that super from? You get it from not spending it on the alpha power bombs, but that's it. That's your one extra super. Where else are you getting another super from? You won't be able to get in the Meridia. You don't have power bombs yet until you get the Croc. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. You could probably get the missiles you need. Getting missiles, there's different ways to route missiles. But I'm not sure you have the supers to do that. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, unless you're gonna go, you wouldn't go to GT. That'd be crazy. Like, when you don't even have a super for the gate. Or no, I guess you would literally have one super. The one super you would go to Ridley with, you'd have the gate. You can do the route, but you can't. You would have ice wave charge for Ridley and no ammo. Like, that's just, that alone is going to kill any efficiency you have with that route, I think. But I guess it does save, like in the route I'm doing, I have to go all the way back to the ship, and then I do a wreck ship, and then I go to the ship again. So there is a lot of time I'm spending doing that you could potentially invest some of that time into Ridley. But the thing about Fantoon first is you go to the ship before wreck ship, and you go to the ship after. So you're fully stocked before you go down under trips. So even though I have been doing PADR, I think PRKD could be done faster. You have to do like the new route being really fight, but that's, if you're good at that, you can do that fast. You can still make that route faster. That route's just hard because you don't have plasma, so lower Norfair is harder to avoid taking hits, and health's a problem. Health's like a major problem with that route. Alright. I think I'm set up. Yes. Let's go. But KPDR route's more fun than the Fancy Burst route anyway. And I know I can get a 53 with this. Yeah, I was not killing him very quick. My 2 runs where I beat Kishmo, the first had an incredibly lucky Fantoon, like almost perfect RNG, I think. I still kind of messed it up. It still could have been even better. The second one was more realistic RNG. It's like a 3-round, but I closed out reasonably well. But both of those runs lost 30 seconds in the boat. It made me kind of sad. Both should have been better runs. But the quality of my KPDR runs is better overall. This route is definitely slower. Not even close. But I've put more time into this route, and now I have a better time with this route. And I'm gonna have a 53 really soon. This month, I think, now. Now that I've figured out Cake Break Cooktail and I have this 404 really recent, this month, I will get a 53. Oh, geez, not gonna be this run, though. Nope. Reset that. I need to stop taking hits at Ceres. I don't know how to get Ceres Ridley to stop to play nice. For whatever reason, I mess that up all the time. I lose like 30 frames. Like 1 out of every 3 runs. I don't remember what you do, Simo, for that. Like, do you like? Because I am just always trying to like run, like jump, kind of run and jump to the left, get hit, and then keep moving to the left. But I either jump late or I jump too early, and jumping early is really bad because then I only take 5 damage from Ridley. That sucks. If you jump late, then you don't get hit right away. I think I usually hold angle when I'm jumping. I'm trying to do that. That one worked. Sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe I just need to do that more consistently. I don't know. It might just be a skill issue on my part that I just did not not be timing my jump correctly. Like I just need to have tighter timing on the jump. Because if you're late at all on that jump, if you get hit on like the second possible frame instead of the first, that gives Ceres Ridley time to like roll his RNG, eventually start swinging his tail around and stuff. Yeah, yeah. You do the deboost things. I need to review what Zenny does again. I think I had some trouble with that, but it's been probably a year or more since I've tried it, so I should probably give it another try. I tried copying from Gruski a while back, and that did not go well, so I gave up on that. But I haven't tried copying from Zenny recently, so it's not a bad idea to bust out one of his tutorials and watch it again. I've found sometimes when I go back, it's like you just have more knowledge. Things click that didn't click the last time you watched it. Yeah, I thought that might happen. It's alright. Really? Thought I landed on that for sure. Whatever. Should probably just shoot in the fourth. Well, sometimes I miss the fourth jump too, though. Guess there's no good answer. Fast construction zone. Whoa! That was weird. I did one of those. I ate my jump input thing, so I almost shot that guy. That was bad. I normally shoot him, but I normally have full health. I think this kid's still sub 5, or at least be really close. Oh, definitely. Maybe I didn't lose as much time to climb as I thought. Wow, still a 455? I backed that up pretty well, though. Sometimes I just, my jump input gets eaten, and it's because I'm pressing jump before I land or something. I'm messing up. That was just kind of an awkward place for that to happen. Not the fastest. Oh, I'll go with a 40-40 as well. 40-45. I can afford all these hits, but it's still kind of funny. Just getting beat up. Normally this low health. Go! Man, I'm gonna have like 2 runs in 2 days in a row where I don't get a KQK now, aren't I? I'm just gonna be too excited. I'm gonna mess it up. That's okay. It's probably KQK or bust, not just... I really wanted that in a PB at some point, but now I think knowing I can get it halfway consistently, and with how much time it saves, it's probably... And the fact that I'm like full sending, like I'm gonna burn my last missile, like at least before you could potentially back it up and only lose about 10 seconds or so. But now missing it is gonna be a minimum, probably close to 20-second time loss. Because even the extra missile pack you have to route in is a little bit out of the way. So it's pretty bad if you miss it now. And if I get a 53, I mean, if I want to push for 52, I'm basically going to need that trick anyway, so. It is now a make or break, I think, for the foreseeable future for that trick. Well, that's okay, it's a cool trick. Be happy to have another run. It's not that deep into the run either. Whatever, it's fine. Kind of a meh run for the start that I had. 455 bombs, I'd expect better, but what can you do? I'm resetting over this. And I do not, I mean, a meh run will be totally fine for 53. I don't need an amazing run. Just need good. 52, that'll be pushing what I can do. I don't have to hit every trick for 52, but I hit a lot of them. Oh! That looked like the high D boost, but then it actually... I did hit the platform and it fell down for the good D boost. That was nice. Got the buffer shot. Uh-oh. No, 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 go away! Go away! That's not what we want. No! Come on! I pushed down. I stopped. Get out of here. Really? I don't need that today. I got enough reset problems. I don't need to be resetting over that. At least that wasn't that good of a run. It started out good. What happened after that? That's the second time in like the past week I've done that, I think. I stopped for that. Man. Whatever. Yeah, as I was talking about earlier, there are no supers to spare on this route. Not in that point, anyway. There's, let's see. The Fantoon segment, you actually have several supers to spare on that one. The Dragon segment, there's one, but you kind of want to save it so that you can use it on the Ridley door. But you don't have to. Ah! I knew it. I knew it. I knew I jumped early. Resetting. I don't care. I shouldn't, but I want to do that again. I knew I jumped early. Wait, I hit the reset button. You'd think, well, maybe just don't jump high. Like, that would solve that. But I've had runs where I was literally not getting hit by Ridley because I was just not jumping high enough. Because I had been actually doing that for a little while. And I just found a new way to mess up the trick. So, unfortunately, jumping in, making sure you get the hits, and just risking being late on the jump is kind of the that minimizes your losses. But I don't want to lose anything. It's a freaking cutscene, or it should be. That's late, but I got away with it. Kind of. I think I still lost a few frames. Let's see if that's pick it up for me. Yeah, oh, 2703. Oh yeah, I lost like 10 frames. I realized 2653 is like impossible, but Funtune doesn't count the time quite correctly. So I can get like a 2650 or maybe even a 2649, which is not, those are not real numbers, but that's what Funtune will tell me. 2703, yeah, that's definitely lost some time. Still a good series though. I must have gotten the first room Moonfall to have that good about, to have the 127 there. Man, I swear I pushed down in the chute. I swear I did. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I thought about this before. Maybe I pushed down and then shoot and it interrupted my crouch. I don't want to wait like a full quarter second or a third of a second for that, but obviously I need to wait a little bit longer. It's not worth a few frames to lose it lose 10 minutes of run. It's getting pretty late, too. Gotta take at least one run to trade. Hopefully it's this one. Let's see the start. So this has got a chance for like a 323, maybe even. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Construction zone too. Oh, 322. That is an all-time PB time. I've gotten exactly one 322 in my life, maybe two. I think I've only had one though. And if I recall, I think I converted it. I got a 4.4x out of it. My best ever bombs time is a 4.47. I've only had like 3 4.4x's or something, 3 or 4 maybe. Not very many. And I haven't had one in a while. Definitely got a chance here. In fact, I think if I collect a drop, I'm gonna keep going. Get the bombs time at least. I'll just pick up the drop and we'll try another run. Come on. This is good. This is good. What is this? Is this a 4? It's not. Is it? That's a 446! Oh, let's go! That is a new bombs PB. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I kind of messed that part up because I'm too excited. I didn't measure out my shots to account for the lag there. Still, oh, it's still 41, low 41. That's okay. That was all because I messed up. I didn't handle the lag correctly. Okay. Wow. When I got the 447, I didn't think I was beating that for a while, which I guess it has probably been like a year since I got the 447. I can't do much better than that. I've never had a 126 series. I've been close. This was actually not that close to a 126 series. This is a very high 127 based on best possible time. What was that? So I could potentially save close to a second in series. That was 0.6 off gold there. I mean, even my sum of best, it might only be a 445. I don't even know if it's a 444. That was... Oh, well, I thought that was late, but it worked. Any later, I think that... 635?! I mean, it makes sense because that was a PB bombs, but that is also the best pace I've ever been on at this point. Any 6.3x is insane. Well, not insane, but 635 is insane for me. 6.3x is excellent. Oh my god. There's a lot riding this great quick kill. I just said I would reset if I didn't get it. I don't think I will reset this. This is too good of a pace. This has my my new bombs record PB in it if it counts. This is on a patch. I would count it personally. Like I'm gonna sit here and say I have a 446 bombs. Ooh, that's not an ideal place to crumble Brock. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh my gosh, I didn't even take the hit from the bug? That's unusual. It's not that important, but... this is my last run of the day, even if I don't make it a grade. I can't follow this up. Oh, 446 bombs. Wow. This PBs, I'm gonna be... Ooh. Okay. Okay, it's cooled off a bit, actually. 823 is still a great pace. And I missed that, too. 823 is still a great pace, but that is not, like, some otherworldly number that I couldn't approach. Like, I had an 824 just the other day. Oh, boy. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. It's better than taking the spike hits. Okay, pace is really cooled off, but we can still get, I think, a 10-2x charge. We're still ahead of my PB, which is cool for this segment. I don't even care. I already won. Yeah, I got a PB today. This run can... I wish it would mess up that badly, but it's fine. It's okay. And I stay ahead of the PB at least until charge. The PB's right there! The PB has a pretty good pace to Varia, though. Like, it's not a problem. If it's not like the run's suddenly bad if the PB catches it. Okay, let's at least hit this block. I did wait at least a quarter second there. Ooh, I took that hit too. I'm actually surprised I took that hit. I don't know what happened there. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Normally don't take that hit. Okay, still 10-2x. Huh. Really should be with that bomb. With that Terminator time, this should be minimum 10-2x. Did make quite a few mistakes after Terminator. My health's not great though. So I need this room to be clean. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. Well, it's a little bit slow, but we recovered. Take the hit. PB has finished closing the gap. It's fine. I don't get that D-boost half the time anyway. Yeah. Now our health's fine. No problems. Would have liked an 11-3x warehouse. I've had that before. 1143 is absolutely fine. It's not a bad pace. This is definitely acceptable. Is it... Do I keep the run if I don't get the quick kill, though? I think I do, because it's got my PB bombs PB in it. I can't just throw my run with the bombs PB in it. Especially, it's probably going to still be ahead of me. really close to it. Let's just get the quick kill though. Let's not mess up the beginning though. Let's not fire these missiles too quickly, because then I really can't keep the run. Let's go! I thought the missiles were a little slow, but it worked. The extra missile. I golded it? Barely. I guess I don't get the quick kill too often, so maybe it makes sense that I golded it. I normally take this deboost. I think I'm going to skip it this time. With the idea that if I somehow run into mini crate here... Oh my god, that was really... that was a really late jump, but it worked. Oops, I did not... Oh, I did not do that right at all. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's only a gold by 0.3. Or maybe you're making a joke that it's not a big gold. I don't know. It looks like a big gold. I guess the warehouse room was... I guess the mini crate room was fairly clean in that run. I was more surprised because it didn't feel like particularly special. But I just don't have that many runs that have the market on it. That also didn't watch something, I guess. Okay. Whatever. That's because I lost time in that party zone room. Okay, let's see if we can get this strat. Good. Oh, that was weird. Fine. Do not need to be perfect down the stretch here. I am used to having an extra missile at this point, so... I do have to be a little bit mindful of potential mistakes because of that. Is that early? Again? I got that room wrong for some reason. Whatever. What? I just... Oh, freak. Now this guy's in my way. Oh, man. No, why am I doing that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it twice. Okay, that was just, I was freaked out by the waiver. Man, this is how it's gonna end. This is how my bombs PB is gonna end. Are you serious? Oh man, look at this guy. This happens, not usually this bad. You don't usually mess it up like 20 times. It's just funny now. I can't keep this run. I can't believe I missed the wall jump that way. I just fat fingered the D-pad, and then I did it again. Wow. Run over. Just like that. How bad is this? I can't keep this, but I'm just curious. I don't think I've ever had it go that bad, but I've definitely lost 20 seconds in that before. I believe this gold is a bit weak as well. I probably lost 55. I lost at least 50 seconds in that one. We're also at least, oh, I had a weak jump. Okay, at least 45. I lost at least 45 seconds in that run. That's pretty crazy. This is untenable. I can't even believe that's how it ended. That's so funny. 446 bombs though. 446 bombs. That's pretty cool. I can't believe I missed that wall jump like that. But if you missed the first one, I saved a run the other day. Somehow I went fast enough. So this run was a bit slow and it did not work out at all. So I guess I got to be really fast to back up. If I'm fast enough to back up, I somehow managed to jump around that waiver and get back up. But that waiver is always in your way, and obviously if you kill it, then you have this drop that's in your way. It's just like a no-win situation. I don't even have the missile around to like kill it with the missile. It's just terrible if you miss the first one. But you saw how like perfectly aligned that waiver was. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Alright, alright. That's it for me. 53 this month. It'll happen. It will not have a 446 bombs in it because that was stupid. I won't be able to do that again for a while, I don't think. But I gotta go see if I can submit that somewhere. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll be back probably tomorrow.